Uh, Minhal, can you share
Okay.
your screen?
Yeah,
Thank you so much, boss.
there
Thank
is
you very
one more
much.
question in the chat. Howla, if you can retain it.
Okay. I will write on the chat. Okay.
Yeah,
You
sure.
can proceed. Yes.
Thank you very
Okay,
much,
yes.
Khavda.
Thank you. Thank you, team.
Okay, so can you share see my screen?
Yes, please. No. Yeah, so we start from here only. Okay. There are a couple of slides which are, although Khavla have discussed these, but I thought let's talk a little bit in detail, looking at the existing uh, attendees. So, just to make sure, make your the SAP and the Oracle users that Maximo integrates with anything. Yes, THING thing is in inverted commas, not just the software or any devices or anything. So Maximo gets integrated with SAP, ERP, JD Edwards, and Oracle, etc. Next slide, please. Minal, next slide. Yeah. So here in the hall that we are presenting in, there are a few aviation people as well, and we can do a detailed presentation later on with them on IBM Maximo Aviation. And yes, I there is a version of Maximo called Maximo IBM Maximo for Aviation, which is already running in several companies like Bombardier and Airbus, etc. In fact, IBM, the Maximo, initially about 8, 9 years back, it was developed via a joint venture between Airbus and Maximo, IBM. So this is a very robust, comprehensive product for MRO, that is maintenance repair overall. Next slide, please. This is the what should I footprint of the software called IBM Maximo for aviation. Uh, I myself is not too technical on the MRO thing, but of course you can see engineering and maintenance planning events, airworthiness, maintenance, material supplies. It takes care of inventory management as well, and customer relationships. We can all. It's a huge software. Caters for all of the aspects of MRO department. Next, please. Then there is Maximo for transportation. I'm sure Khavla did mention this thing as well, but just wanted to show you that we have done a project earlier on this particular software, and the scope of which the software was this. Health and safety and execution, and where driver health, driver education is concerned, key accounts, order management, etc., maintenance management, financials. You integrate, of course, already said, you integrate it with SAP or Oracle, and tracking details. So what we did in this particular case was integrate the various vehicles flying through the all of Pakistan, and then get various kind of reports, alerts within Maximo if there is something wrong with a vehicle which is flying in Sheikhupura, for example. So this is the scope that we did in a fleet management solution with a Pakistani company. Next, please. So over to Minhal.
Okay, this is it. So you can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is the Maximo Application Suite home screen, in which you can see there are all the modules like Assess, Maximo Manage, which is the enterprise asset management, then Health, Monitor, Predict, Visual Inspection, etc. So all of these that Khavla already explained to you, you can go to each application from just one click. Similarly, you have industry solutions like transportation, civil infrastructure, Maximo for aviation. So when you are when you have added it, you can also have add-ons like optimizer, asset configuration manager. Then there are Envizi and SAP connectors, SAP and Oracle connectors, which are used for the integration purposes, and other connectors with other solutions as well. Similarly, you also have accelerators, which are basically other apps that can accelerate your capabilities. These are some partner-based apps that you can have as well. Similarly, there are other in tools you can see IoT, so you can connect your IoT devices through this platform. So as we have very less time, let's quickly get on to manage. Okay, so when you come to manage, there is one new types of dashboard that are known as operational dashboards. So they are an advanced version of Start Center that are used to be Start Center. So here you can see your KPIs and set KPIs according to your users. Each user can set their own KPIs and monitor whatever you want to. Similarly, as you scroll down, you can have your assignments and tasks that are due to you. You can see them on this tab, and also you can have some quick actions and favorites and configure them yourself. So all of these are role based. So according to each user, you can alter or change and manage and set KPIs, etc. So similarly, the old start centers that are used to be in Maximo, they are also still present there, and you can also configure them according to your needs. Okay, moving on to the applications. So as we have very less time, so these are the applications of Maximo Manage. You can see here administration. Here you can set your organization, calendar, set templates, reports, etc. Similarly, assets, you can manage your assets from here, locations, meters, meter groups, and you can also perform failure codes and failure analysis, which can be then used in Maximo Assist also to assist the technicians regarding the failures and their causes and remedies. Then you have change module, which you can also do change management, and similarly HEC and transport modules as well. So I think let me just show you preventive maintenance. So similarly, you can here you can also see inventories here. So you can manage your inventory, tools, items, item master, etc. Okay, then there is planning. So planning and maintenance, preventive maintenance in Maximo or Mass Manage have two main things that are job plans, where you plan your tasks and plan your labor, etc. And then preventive maintenance, where you do the scheduling as well. So let me quickly show you the job plan. Okay, so here is the job plan module. So almost all the modules have the similar view, like you can filter from each of these things. Like here you can see job plan, you can filter from job plan name, description, revision, supervisor, etc. status. So and this is also configurable, totally configurable. You can change fields or add fields here, through which you can search the job plans from. Let me quickly show you one job plan. Okay, so this is one breaker inspection job plan. So these are some generic fields like organization, site. You can also add attachments here, like if you have any PDF which is mentioning all the tasks, so you can also attach that PDF or video, etc. to assist your workers. Similarly, you can see status, template type, like it is maintenance template, and other such fields like supervisor, crew, lead, productivity, and also these fields are also configurable and can be hidden, or their names can be changed according to each organization needs, etc. Okay, then you move to job plan task. So this is where you write or assign tasks to each job plan sequence wise. So right now you can see there is only one task here, which is inspect breaker. Here you can see its duration. You can also mention the duration meter, or if appointment is required, you can also apply some checks here. Sorry. Okay, so here you can add some more fields. When you come into details, you can add the owner group or crew work group if you have any, and configure them. You can add the work groups, etc., that who will be performing this task. And similarly here below you can see you can add and plan uh, labor, that what labor would be required on this task. Like here you can see you can pick any labor or craft that will perform this task, and you can also assign time like effort hours, and also you can manage rates and costs, that what will be the cost, and this will be compiling on the labor uh, menu application also. Then you can also add materials or tools that you need to perform this task, and similarly services if there are any. So you can plan all these things through job plans. Okay, then the work assets tab, you can see there are work asset and safety plans that you additionally add on this job plan, that what type of work assets and safety plans you need to follow to perform this task. And then there are specification. If there are further any specifications or task specifications, you can add these details here. Okay, so these are the job plans that will be associated with your work, preventive maintenance work, or you can also pick these job plans on the corrective maintenance or any type of work order. So let me quickly move to preventive maintenance. Okay, so if you have any question, both online and physical attendees, you can type in chat. I think Havla will take over and try to answer these questions. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, so this is the similar preventive maintenance home screen. You can see different types of PMs, create PMs list here. You can also see some common actions and more actions that you can do from uh, this home page. Okay, let me quickly open a PM. Okay, so this is the PM1012 of breaker maintenance. Similarly, you can see some generic field like site status. You can add some attachments here. Then details like location, asset on which with which this PM is associated with. Then you can add lead time in days, that how much time before you want this PM to create work. Uh, Similarly, you can set the lead time status if you want it active or not. Then there comes the work order information. Here you can see the job plan that is associated with it, and then other information like work type, work order created, and then you can on the right side you can see the responsibility like supervisor, crew lead. So you can add these on this PM. Next there is frequency. So this is where you set the frequency of the PM. uh, okay, so these are some checks: whether you want to use last work order start date to calculate next due date, generate work order based on meter reading, generate work order when meter frequency is reached. So you can also create PMs time based or meter based. You can do it both ways. So here there you can see different field like frequency. uh, so this PM will be created every month. As you can see, its frequency is testing one per month. And alert lead, so it will alert you 10 days before the coming date. And you can also set some estimated next date, extended date. If you want to extend the date, you can also do it here, and targets start time as well. Next tab, you can set some seasonal dates, like you can set your active days, like some organizations close on Friday, some Saturday, Sunday. So you can set the off days from here, and you can also set other active dates or holidays here if you have any holidays, like we have like 14th August, etc. So you can also plan them. Then here you can see in the job plan sequence tab here, this is where you actually attach your job plans that are already showed with the PM. Here you can see there are three job plans added: breaker inspection, uh, break OP, which is operate breaker, overhaul breaker. So uh, these are the same job plans that we already touched. So similarly, you can see these job plans from here as well, and you can uh, go to these job plans directly from here as well. Okay, then comes the PM hierarchy. So if this PM has a parent or has some child, PM preventive maintenance other, so you can see that as well. Here in the forecast tab, you can see the forecast dates, details like what dates these PM were created and how much work is done. So you can also see the whole forecast details and history of the work related to this PM.
Minal, can you move to work orders, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so here you can see the work orders tab. Uh, Work order tracking. Okay, so this is the list of work orders. Similar to other, you can filter your work orders from here based on your site as well. Let me open one quickly. Okay, so this is the work order home screen. You can set different fields, add asset on it, work type, whether it's corrective maintenance, preventive maintenance, uh, event report, emergency maintenance, etc. And these are also configurable. So you can, if you have some other uh, work types according to your organization, these can be configured. Similarly, you can add failure class, problem code, uh, parent work order. You have some classifications associated with your work order. You can also add them. Then job details. So this is where you can pick job plans even on the corrective maintenance or other uh, work order as well. So here address information, you can add address information, and if you have multiple assets and locations related to a work order, you can add multiple assets in this tab. Okay, then there is plans. So plans is the tab where you plan your work order, like what you need to perform, what tasks are needed to be performed on this work order. So here you can assign tasks to this work order, you can plan tasks to this work order, and plan labor, materials, tools, etc. And then you can also see there is actuals. So in the plan tab or plan phase, when you plan, so you set your planning task and labor, etc. And then you can, in the actuals that are actually performed there by the worker or crew, so they will be uploading their actual task and labor or service or tools that they needed here. So you can also perform this analysis, like what was planned, what was actually occurred in the maintenance. Okay, similarly, you can see in assignments tab, you can assign task and appoint other type of assignments as well here. Then in the related records, you can see the related records. If there are any further work orders that are related to it, you will be able to see it. And here you can see it is showing a related ticket related to this work order, that this work order is being generated from this ticket or SR. You can directly go to this SR as well from here. Okay, then there is safety plan. So if you have any safety measures or precautions that you need to add to work on this task or maintain on this maintenance, you can add some hazard and precautions here. Then you can also have some lockout, tag out, and here you can see you can add some precautions. Then there is log tab. Okay, so this log tab will be showing the complete logs at what work is done and how many statuses it passed through. Then another important feature is failure reporting. So this is the failure reporting where you can actually uh, perform and analyze your failures and okay, if you have time, okay, let me show you the some failure codes quickly. Okay, so on the failures analysis or failure codes, here you can maintain your failure history, like pump, like here you can see the failure code is pump failures. So these are the types of failures that are occurred on this pump, like stopped, low pressure leakage, low volume, etc. And then you can see there are causes for stop. So now it is the stopped problem or failure has been checked, so it is showing the causes for the stopped one. Like these three can be the causes of stop one, and then with each cause you can have different remedies. Like here breaker trip is selected, so it is showing its remedy. When you select, let's say, motor failed, the remedy will also update similarly on each and every failure code. So this is the complete failure analysis. That is an great feature of this which you can maintain, and this also can be used with Maximo Assist. With the crew will be assisted uh, with these failure analysis and can easily perform the maintenance if you have complete failure data. Okay, then you have some specifications. If you have some further specification related to work order, you can also add it. Then there is 3D view. You can see the uh, image view of the work order site, that where it is. Then service address, if you have address information, you can add it. Okay, so next, if you have time, should I show you assets? Samsa, what do you say about that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, I'm moving very fast, so if you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat or ask some sub those who were physically present there. Okay, so this is the assets app where you can maintain your assets. So here, let me quickly open this asset. Shows similarly site. You can add site, the type of assets, and status if it's ready, and other asset related if it has some parents and location on which this asset is. Shift related to this asset, serial number, failure class if you associate some failure class with this asset, rotating items if there are any rotating items on these assets. Similarly, you can add condition codes and meter groups and meters associated with this asset from here, then address information and purchase information. So all of these fields you can add them in this home screen. Then the down below you can see the downtime. So this downtime will be calculated based on the work orders or work done and how much time. The total downtime will be showing the total downtime based on the work orders calculated from the work orders created on this asset, that how much time will be it was down, that it was down. Then there are spare parts information. You can add some spare parts or sub assemblies related to this asset here. Then
Hey,
safety,
Minal, Minal, I think
yes,
now we should wind up the session because already the time is going much
yes,
over the planned
yes,
one.
yeah.
And let's ask if there are any questions. Otherwise, of course, we can come back. Yes, questions, please. From those who are connected remotely, if there are any questions, otherwise we'll call it a day. So thank you very much, everybody.
Okay,
Was
there are some questions in the chat.
there some questions?
Okay, it's okay. Uh, I'll answer in the chat. Uh,
All right. It's in the chat. I think Zafar Alam was asking some question which I could not understand. What tools are what reporting tools? Did you see that, Minal?
yes. Okay, so yes, Cognos is also linked with this mass, and also you can, if you want to design some reports in BERT, you can also design reports in BERT and then attach them. Also, if we implement mass and there are some customized requirements, then we can design some customized reports for you as well. Regarding also there are hundreds of reports that are built in mass, so you probably won't need any customized reports or tools for reporting purpose.
Any more questions, please?
Please explain 3D view. Okay, 3D view is basically a view, you can say, based on GIS, which you can see your asset or location complete 3D view, that where the maintenance or fault is occurred, and you can navigate through by using that 3D view. I think that's it, Shamsar.
No, there is one more question.
Yeah, I have one question. It is, I think it's Oracle base. Can we integrate it with another databases like MS SQL and other? Can we integrate?
Minal, your mic is mute. Okay, let me answer that. Maximo is available in both in SQL Server and Oracle, and you can integrate it with anything you like, any other database or anything, any other database or application. Yeah, I think so. Yes. Okay, so shall we call it a day, or are there any more questions? As I said, you can always ask us the questions later on if you like via email. Okay, so thank you very much, remote participants, and we move to some place for a group photograph, and then we move to, sorry, here only. Okay, and here only. And then we have distributed feedback forms to you guys. Please tell us the facts that what was good and what